Good morning, students. Our next topic is poem Break, 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 and it is written by Lord Alfred Tennyson. Now, Lord Alfred Tennyson, he was born in 1809. He was born in 1809 and he died in 1892. And he is one of the most popular English poet. He has written variety of topics using his rhythm and imagery to create the poems which we are reading today. And especially this poem Break, 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 it was believed to be have to be written in 1834. It was written in 1834. And it expresses Tennyson's grief over the death of his best friend, who was Arthur Hallam. Arthur Hallam. He was also a fellow poet. He was also a poet. And the shock of the Hallam's death impressed upon the Tennyson how priceless youth is. To emphasize this idea in the poem and to express the agony. Agony means intense feeling of suffering. Intense feeling of suffering. So to express agony, he suffers the loss of young Hallam and he presents the images of the youthful joy, plus fisherman's sons playing with his sister and the sailor lad. Lad means boy. Lad means boy singing in the bay, in the sea. Now let me write some of the word meanings. Grey. Grey means refers to the grey color. Refers to grey color, showing characteristics of age. Okay. Next one is stately. The word, it comes in the poem. Stately means large. Next is vanished. It means disappeared. And number 6 is grief. Intense sorrow. It means intense sorrow. So main theme of this poem Break, Break, Break is that the person once dead, he never comes back to life. So that life is very precious. Now in this Break, 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 there are 4 stanzas in this poem. Break, break, break on thigh cold grey stones, O sea, and I would that my tongue could utter the thoughts that arise in me. Here, break, break means, poet observes the waves breaking upon a stony shore, while he shows the loss of a loved one. Loved one means his friend Arthur Hallam. And here, we can say that he is unable to express his sorrow. Same way, poet, he is also unable to express himself. Thoughts are there in his heart, but he is unable to express, just like sea. Second, oh well for the fisherman's boy, and that he shouts with his sister at play. Oh well for the sailor's slade, that he sings in his boat on the bay. In second stanza, he is telling that fisherman boy who is shouting at his sister while he is playing on near the sea, and even on the other side, the sailor's son boy who sinks in the boat on the day. Now here the grief of the poet becomes all more poignant of the side cheerfulness of the fisherman. One side he is talking about the cheerfulness of all these fishermen, boy, sister and that sailor's lad, but other side he is feeling alone because his friend once he used to he used to play over here near the sea, but now he is no more. Next, and the stately ships go on to the haven under the hill. Haven here is a small port where these large ships, after working they are very safe under the haven. Haven is a small port where they go and take the rest. They are loaded or unloaded for the next voyage journey. But oh, for the touch of the vanished hand and the sound of the voice dead still. But on the other side, he is saying, I cannot touch the hand of my friend who is dead now. His voice is also no more over there. Earlier it was there when he was alive. Break, break, break at the foot of the thigh crags. Crags means projecting, steep stones. Oh, see, but the tender grace of a day that is dead. Tender grace means soft beauty, and day that is means the day that is gone. Here he says that the waves of the sea, they comes, they touch the stony seashore. Break means again they go back to the sea. That is a break. Again they come and touch the rocks and again go back. That is called breaking. But he says that soft beauty of the day which has gone, it will never come back. You cannot meet your friend. What happened yesterday, you cannot, only you can recall the memory, but you cannot feel it again. So it will never come back to me. So this is the poem which Lord Alfred Tennyson has written in to show the grief over his friend, poet fellow Arthur Hallam. Thanks.